Let us get. Alright. Huh. She's not here. Hey, assuming that the stream is working, hello everybody. And, as the title should say, this is a fire element guide on Onigiri, featuring the oh so very fabled Scorch Magatama. Now, obviously I'm repairing rain weapons because I just got done destroying shooting with rain, but let me get this build together. So a couple of things to know already before I get into the Scorch Magatama and anything about my personal build is, what is fire most useful for in Onigiri? Kind of what I want to get done with, what I want to kind of get out of the way. Well, for PS4 there is quite a few enemies that are weak to fire, and it's really useful to have this element handy. So as long as you know how to fight these bosses, if you have great fire skills such as Blaze Sanction, Flame Lances are still a viable option because of the iframes and such, and Embers or any of the Sublime Ogies that also use fire, along with the fabled Fire Wheel of Doom. I think it was called like Konotoa Salom, something. I can't remember the name. I'm sorry. Then yeah, you'll do just fine with these bosses. Now, nobody's really asked me this question, but I've heard the question being flung around a lot. What's a good average for fire? Like, the constituted as a fire build, what do you want your fire to be? In my personal opinion, and because it's also shared by a lot of the same people that I see use fire more than I do, is 150. Why 150? Well, because that's what you would usually get out of 3 Sky-Rending Tempest Magatamas, is generally 150 fire. So, by default, I would just go with that as like a safe assumption. Any element in this game, not just fire, just if you have 150 of an element, I would recommend doing just that. Where you have 150 of fire, then you know you're good. Because of a lot of your in-game weapons, and even your early game weapons, like mid-game weapons, like I talked about in my leveling guide, like the Gargoyle, give you around 50 to 60 fire. So you don't have a lot to worry about, because once you hit over 200 of any particular element in this game, you're going to be good. Getting 250 of an element is just kind of, I'm not going to say it's superfluous, I'm not going to say it's pointless. It's there's an obvious point to it, but that's your good average, that's your good medium, that's what you want. Now, I think I got all the weapons I like using for this setup. So let me see. Cameos for crit and attack in general. There's my Magatama. There's that Scorch mag with all that defense. Yeah, everybody went off to go do stuff, so I figured I would just stream. If you want to listen to this stream, Ted, you can. If you don't, that's fine. It's okay. I understand. I throw this Magatama on here and that Magatama on there. I'm gonna crash. Uh-oh. Crash me. Crash me. Do it. Do it. I have patience. I have patience. Crash me. That's fine. I can still talk about a stream. I can still talk on stream. Okay. Okay. Oh, the last Magatama I was going to put on was my Wicked Wolf Tempest for a total of 115 wind and 245 fire. And that's with holding a fire weapon. Anyways, because shit's weird. Things in Onigiri always have to be so busted and broken. Anyways, you're oh hey, well, still let me look at the max schematics. That's good. Alright, so this is what the Hellflame Magatama Scorch gives you. It's a minimum level of 128 mag. It starts off with 47 chakra. Obviously, all of us can do math here, I hope. Or why are you playing this game? It gives you rank 5 plus skill force plus 150%. If under remaining HP 50%, you get another 50. Awesome. If under remaining HP 50%, attack goes up by 1500. If under remaining HP 30%, you get an additional 2k. Your element for fire is 80. Wind 50. Nice. Rain element is negative 100. Ice element negative 100. Holy element is negative 50. Max HP is negative 20%. So it's kind of similar to the Fusion Bear, but in the fact that it takes away your HP. But it more than makes up for it by giving you additional SP by 20%. HP recovery goes down by negative 999. SP recovery plus 50%. And critical negative 30.